anything that's worthwhile can be challenging sometimes, whether it is with a business you're trying to start, a job that you love, anything that you do sometimes is not fun. Let's face it. But one thing that you have to be clear on, you have to be clear on why you're trying to achieve that goal. Now, you've probably heard this from other people, but a key principle, especially if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, is knowing your why. Knowing your why is going to get you through things because, yes, you're passionate about whatever the topic or the niche that you're involved in, and that's great. But sometimes it requires you to do monotonous tasks or things that you don't feel like doing at the point, but you know you need to do them, you need to push through to make it happen. So one of the things that many gurus talk about, and it's good advice actually, is knowing your why. So you have to get clear on your why. You have to understand what your goal is, what you want to do, why you're doing that, and then you'll figure out the how later. That will come all into place later. But knowing your why is incredibly important. And I want to share something. My why has changed 3 different times. My first why, or why I was pushing through and working so hard, was because I wanted material things. I wanted a cool car. I wanted a nice house with a pool. I wanted other different toys, you know, big 65, or I don't know, they're even bigger now. Flat screen TVs, you know, Bose surround sound system. I wanted all that stuff. I wanted all the toys. And that was great. And I got some of those. But then I realized, you know what? This is not really where it's at for me. Now, for you, that might be what you're chasing after. But for me, I just wanted enough cash in the bank. I wanted some investments and not have to worry about day to day or week to week or month to month or even year to year. So I had to have a strong why. Well, my why changed to family. And so I focused on, I was doing a lot of traveling at the time, and I was going, flying everywhere. I was spending time in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, all over the Philippines, Sao Paulo, Brazil, all over India. So what became important to me was not the material things, because I had learned to live without those. What became important to me was spending quality time with my family. Well, because of all that travel and running around and doing different things, my whole family unit blew up. So I got home from traveling, got divorced, and then my why changed again. And what it's changed to and what it currently is now is I love to travel. I love to go new places, see new sights, meet new people, get immersed in the culture, enjoy their food. But, you know, and one of the key things now for me is to do that, but also to do that with my kids. I've got 2 daughters, and I like to take them, and they like to go on trips too. So the key point is, you know, I have to have a strong why to push on through and to make myself successful, so I can deal with those moments in time when I do not feel like working, or I do not feel like working on this particular project. Having that why clear in my mind and on paper, which, by the way, I'll recommend a great book. It will be down in the notes in the video, below the video. But there's a great book out that really helps you identify and get clear on what's important to you, and then help you put an action plan together to work towards that. But anyway, going back to my story. So, you know, my ultimate goal is to spend time with my daughters and go cool places, give them experiences, and that's what I'm working for. And not have to worry about, you know, how am I going to pay for the apartment back in Dallas when I'm down in Palawan, the Philippines, enjoying island hopping and having a good time. So with that being said, know your why, document it, get clear on what you want and why, and then the how will all come into place. Now, there's tons of videos and tons of books on how to go about doing that, but it really doesn't, to me, it's, you don't have to make it complicated. Seriously, sit down, identify, what you're passionate about and why you're passionate about that, and then work towards it. And then get that book that I mentioned that I identified down below. So hopefully this has been of value to you. I haven't made a video in a while, and I just wanted to, because if I don't have my why set, I'm an excellent procrastinator. And you know, the day will go by when I don't get anything accomplished except taking my dog for a walk. So anyway, hope this helps. We'll talk to you soon. And if you haven't already, please comment down below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Would love to see you. Come back for some more. And I'm very eclectic, so I have a lot of different videos that I come out with. Some of traveling, some of using lifestyle entrepreneur resources and tools to help you deliver and automate and not have to work so hard. Working smart, not hard, even though anybody that tells you that becoming an entrepreneur is easy is BSing you, because it's not easy, but it is rewarding. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.